Hey everyone, it's Brandy and you're watching Abstract Crafter. Today's video is going to be the first edition of Craft and Chat. And in today's Craft and Chat, we're going to make some jewelry for my coming soon store. I don't know what you say about that, but so if you want to see how to make some very simple yet beautiful necklaces, then just keep on watching and we'll get right into that and so much more as soon as we roll those intro credits. Why, hello friends, welcome back. So in today's first ever edition of Craft and Chat, we're going to, as I said in the intro, we're going to make one of the products I'm going to be selling in my online store, my up-and-coming online store. That's the word I was looking for. And the name of my soon-to-be store is ACRYLIC Artistry and Design. So this logo isn't going to be the one, it's one of the designs I'm looking into for my logo, and for the things that we're making today, this design goes perfectly. Angelique is my middle name, so that's where that comes from. I've always wanted to use my middle name for this, and we'll talk more about this as we get into it, but I wanted to kind of go over what it is that we're going to be doing in this Craft and Chat. And then it'll just be me mostly updating you on where I've been, what's been going on, why there's been very few videos uploaded, and how things are going to be changing in the future. So I'm going to warn you, we have a lot of background noise going on today. I have a waterfall that I like to have on for relaxation. So you might hear a little bit of that, but it's hopefully some good background noise when I get quiet. But then they are also tearing up my road. And though the windows are all closed and stuff, it is disastrously loud. It is hard to hear from one room to the next. So I'll try to pause when they go by, but for the most part, we're just going to hope that we don't pick up on that. Okay, so before I get into like chit-chatting and zooming in so you can be up close and personal with me, I'm going to start out by telling you what we're going to do. Also, I don't know how well I'll be able to work with this background for what we're going to be doing, so I may end up needing to switch that out at some point just to have the hard table. I could maybe even cut on top of this. Okay, so I have a few to show you, and this is, like I said, just one of many things that I'll be selling in my store. Okay, I have one completed piece. This piece this is mine. I made this one for me. Of course I have to have the first prototype, but in my acrylic pours, I like to save, and let's see if we can get some better lighting for you on this, since it is quite small. You'll have to just kind of get it. I'll have way better pictures in my store. So when I do my pours, a lot of the paint will drip off onto the bottom, and I use a plastic container for my acrylic pours, that is. I use a plastic container, and it's not roughed up, it's brand new. So when that paint dries onto there, because acrylic paint is plastic, I can easily peel that up. And these are smaller bits that I have in here. I have large sheets of it, but I thought for the sake of the video, it'd be better if we work with the smaller pieces. Plus, I kind of want to use them up. And I'll show you a few of these. So this is what we're going to be making. I'll talk you through the process. It's very simple, so there won't be a whole lot. We won't be putting these on. These strings go on just before they get packaged up. So we're making quite a few of these pendants, and I have 6 of them that I've made so far of these style pendants. I'll show you afterwards the other style. So here is this little pink one, and I'm so sorry about the glare. There's not a whole lot I can do. It's either you get the glare or you don't get to see the piece of jewelry. So you can see this one. It's very beautiful with gold metallic in there, and pinks and purples, and a little bit of teal. I have this one from a pour that my daughter did. Here's another one from that same painting in that same series. Oop. These were done, you can see one is significantly more shiny than the other, and they were done with different covers. One was done with this diamond glaze, the one that's brighter, and then the other one was done with this tacky glue, which I'm not as big of a fan of. The tacky glue works good for getting the paint to adhere to the metal pieces, but the diamond glaze works better for putting this domed piece on top. And then we got this one, which is really, really pretty. When it moves in the light, you can see that it's got this really nice gold sheen on top of it. So it's kind of color shifting. And I like it because it's got some baby cells on it. That's not easy to get. This one was really thin, so you can see how it almost didn't work. Like, you can see the metal underneath there because it was so thin. This one is for my daughter, so she doesn't mind that it's not as nice looking as some of these other ones. So those are the first 6 that I got done in that style. I do have a bunch of these bookmarks. These won't be for sale in my store. These are going to be giveaway items for upcoming, giveaways and to some of my family members, but they're bookmarks, and I just kind of wanted to try them out. The cost for these isn't really worth what I'd have to charge to make up, to recoup my losses. And this was done with Mod Podge Dimensional Magic Glue. It's okay. It's already got 2 layers, and it doesn't dome near as nicely as if I had just adhered one of these on there. These also intensify the look, and they kind of hide any imperfections that might be on the outside. Like you can see right there, you can kind of see the rip at the top of that. But so these are for family members. We might make, I have 2 left. I have this one and a nautical one. This one is going to be for my husband's boss, and this one is just going to be for whoever I decide to give it to. So we might make these ones if I find some sheets of paint in there that go good for these particular bookmarks. Hold on, they're coming by making a pass, so I'm going to pause for a minute. Alright, the trucks are gone for now. I don't remember what I was talking about, so I'm just going to jump right in. The next ones that I made are these key ones, and I love these key ones. I didn't get near as many as I did of the regular ones, but you can see here, like, these ones got a few bubbles underneath that I wasn't able to get out before it completely dried. But this one I absolutely love. Look how bright and vibrant they are. There's a couple little bubbles, but I think somebody would still be okay with that. So I'll quickly show you the different colors that we're working with, and then I'll tell you how we're gonna make these, and then we'll make them. So the first row here, we got the black, and we got a couple of bronzy colors here. When we get into like the bright silver and bright gold, they kind of do look cheapy until you actually get jewelry into them, and then they don't look so bad. I've been trying to test some of them out to make sure that they don't leave behind like grain, So here's the gold ones. This one's more antiqued. This one's not as shiny, and this one's really shiny. And this is the one where I'd say they start looking a little bit kind of cheap. But like I said, hopefully I can remedy that and make them look beautiful. And then the bottom ones are my favorites, the silvers. Well, I love the black too, obviously. That looks amazing. I've used quite a few of these shiny silver ones. So though they look very cheap here, they look really good once you get the jewelry inside. And I don't see a whole lot of difference between these two. So when you turn them over, it just is less shiny as you go down. And this one looks like it's got a little bit more black. It's supposed to be more of the antiqued silver look. So that's what we're working with. The keys, I only have 4 styles of those. I have a gold and a silver in each. So these are a little bit bigger here. And the small, oops. Oh, and these got little hearts right there, which I find so adorable. So we'll probably make a couple of each. At least one of each style. And then we got smaller version keys that look more like skeleton keys, and they have that pattern on the back. And so as far as the store goes, I'll be having lots of jewelry, necklaces. I'll be selling some of my paintings. I got some paper craft stuff that I'm going to be selling, and we'll make those together and stuff too. So, how do we make these necklaces? So, to start, we have this box that I got back, or I put together shoddily. So you take your little piece of paint, and this side, this is when I first started saving them, so they're not that pretty on the underside. Some of them look amazing on the underside, but you get your paint, and what I usually do is I take out the piece. If I can't find a spot that looks good with the big ones, then I'll move over to the key size ones, and I'll just kind of put it on there, and I'll move it around until I find an area that I think looks amazing. And then it's as simple. I'm waiting on some hole punches. I needed these to get here first, so I knew what size to order, because I'll most likely just keep doing these bigger ones and then occasionally do the keys and the bookmarks. So what I've been doing is I've just been very carefully taking my X-Acto knife and tracing around the outside, and it seems to be working out pretty well. And so then the next step is you take your paint piece and you, on some instances, peel it off of the glass or the plastic or resin or whatever that's made out of. You place it on here, make sure it fits in there. I like to put the cover on to make sure everything lines up nicely and I don't need to make any adjustments. And then I take the clear tacky glue from Aleene's. I put a very thin layer down, and I just use a toothpick to spread it out. I place the paint on there. Then I use this diamond glaze, and I put a very thin coat on there, making sure to cover it all because it enhances the colors and it pulls out some of the colors that might not stand out until they have the gloss on there. And then I simply put that piece on there. I press it down. I wipe away any glue that seeps out of the side so that it doesn't look, bad, for lack of better words. So, like on these edges here, I like to make sure that there's not glue sticking out or sticking where it shouldn't, so it looks nice and clean and professional. So that's the plan. We're going to make a few of these. I wanted to walk you through this so that I can just go ahead and get you updated with what's been going on, what's going to be going on, where I've been, why there hasn't been very many videos, and I'm just going to jump right into that. So I'm actually going to pause. I'm going to get set up so that we can cut a few of these out, and I'll probably just take one of each color out so that I don't have to keep digging in there. And not to say we'll make all of those, but at least then there's the option for them all. Make a nice little pile of each. And I have no idea why I have these separated. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. They're pretty universal from style to style. And I will set these ones out just in case I come across that perfect piece for these guys. Alright. So I'm gonna get all set up here so that we can make some necklaces and chat. Alright, I think we're zoomed in good, and I just got a little coaster. See if that'll help. It's got a little bit of imprinting on it. Hopefully that won't affect anything. I don't know if it would, but I also never tried it, so I can't say for sure. So I'm just going to look through these, and I'm just going to have to jump in at some point and start talking. And I guess the best thing is to talk about what's been going on and why I've been absent. You know, it's nothing bad or sad or anything. It's just when I started my channel, I was in a little bit different spot where, you know, I didn't have things to worry about, so to speak. And I don't know if I like this one, but I want to run the glass over it and see if I can find anything cool in it. Like the kids were, as far as I remember, not in school at the time, so I didn't have that. But this year, the kids were, the last 2 weeks have been finals weeks, so that took a little bit of priority over everything else, and getting everybody all situated to end the school year. Kind of like that little area. I mean, it might appeal to somebody that really likes orange. Orange? Yeah, I think I'll take that piece. I don't know what it's going to go into, but we'll just get it cut out. Now, I don't know how much these nails are going to get in the way. So anyway, so there's that, and I'm not the kind of person that I can film a video and just slap it up. There's very few videos that can even be done that way. Like craft and chats would be one of them. Drill with me's on diamond paintings would be another. Doing my cross stitching videos when I get to those will be another. You know, but that's because I don't need to add anything in. There's no fancy editing I need to do or anything like that. So I'm not the kind of person, when I put something up, I want it to look good. I want it to be good quality. You know, I want to make sure I get proper edits in. I like to look up the information. I make sure the information I'm giving you is current, especially on reviews and unboxings and stuff. I like to make sure I have the proper pricing for you, at least as close to accurate as possible. You know, and that's honestly one of my favorite parts of making videos for you guys is the editing process. Every time I do editing, I learn a little bit more, and you know, I get better and better every time. You know, I didn't quite cut through all the way, but I made enough of a dent that I can just go ahead and trace that line. And so, you know, if I couldn't give it my all, I just, you know, I tried to put up a few videos, at least one a week, and then the last 2 weeks, it was hard because, you know, I wanted to make sure the kids finished school proper and got everything done, and I wanted to give all my focus to that. And, you know, I didn't manage my time very well. I was working on quite a few projects. I've been, you know, gathering supplies to get this store up and started. I haven't, you know, I kind of had to take a step back and really decide if I wanted to continue my channel or if I was just going to have to say goodbye and let it go. You know, and after a lot of thought, I realized that I absolutely love having my channel. So I just thought, okay, let's take these 2 weeks and do what needs to get done so that I can come back and be 100% for you guys. So that's what I did. And I didn't want to just start throwing videos up without, you know, letting you guys know, because I know that the last project Amazon really, like, took me forever to go through that whole series. A lot longer than I initially intended. I know I said I didn't want to do everything all right away in that first video, but I also didn't plan for it to go over a month. It's something that should be pretty quick, so it's a good thing when the last video comes out. I'll probably try to get that up this week so we can just be done with it. I wanted, when that video came out, You know, it's got the wrap up in it, so at least there's that. And, which kind of leads me into the other thing of, you know, I've said it to you guys many, many, many times that, you know, I didn't want to be just a diamond painting channel, which is why I named my channel Abstract Crafter instead of, you know, something dedicated or specific to diamond painting. And I've said it many times, but then I've never really done a whole lot of crafting stuff. But that will change. I've kind of put my diamond paintings away for right now. I'm kind of on the edge of being burnt out from it. I'm not buying anymore. I have way too many. In my inventory, I have enough to last a lifetime. So there's no point in, I'm not the kind of person that can just buy them to buy them. You know, I have to actually want to do them or have a plan for them, whether it be as a giveaway or what have you. So I haven't bought one since I ordered for the last project Amazon. And it's, you know, even if there were more diamond paintings I wanted, I have so many that I don't know what to do with them. And I knew this gets clogged really easily. This tip on this stuff. This stuff wasn't easy for me to get either, this diamond glaze, but man, am I glad I got it. Because it works as a glaze or a glue. Oh, and I broke my cheap ass toothpick. Okay. So, anyway, I might have to take that off and dig in there. Yep, it's a stick. I hope I don't break my other one. Yeah, I've got a little list of stuff, of videos I want to do. And I do want to get back to doing at least 2 videos a week. I mean, obviously I would love to be able to do more when time allows. But I also don't want to get to the point of being so stressed out to make sure I get, you know, excuse me, to get a bunch of videos up. Like, there's no way I can go back to doing 4 or 5 videos a week. It's a lot of time commitment and pressure, I guess, to make sure. And some of these things take multiple days to complete. And there's multiple stages to some of the things that I want to do. And instead of breaking it up into a bunch of videos, it would be really nice just to get it all into one video. So, and I know I was talking about diamond paintings, and I'm so sorry that I'm jumping all over the place. I don't know why I did that. So with the diamond paintings, back to that, you know, I made the decision to kind of put them away for now so that I don't get burnt out on those. And because if I get burnt out completely on something, I almost never go back and work on it again, no matter what it is. I used to do paint by numbers a lot, and I got to a point where I got burnt out on it because I did so many back to back. And then the one I was working on, I never finished it. I think it's still sitting in my closet, a quarter of the way done. And I will probably never work on it because I don't like going back to projects midway after an extended period of time. I don't know, it's just weird how I am. But I wanted to actively put away the diamond paintings while I'm still enjoying doing it. I wanted to be able to work on some other things and then not feel pressured, I guess. And like I've said, you know, diamond painting was never meant to be the main focus of my channel, but I was so obsessed with it. I enjoyed doing it so much that it just completely took over. Which isn't always a bad thing. It just, you know, it was never my intention. And as many times as I would say, oh, this is it, I just kept going back on my own words. So, now this one got really brittle, but I still want to try to get, because I really like some of the aspects of this, like over here, it's probably too thin to be a decent necklace. So I don't know how much I'll get out of this one, but sorry, my throat is very sore and dry. I'm not used to speaking this much. Maybe with this one, I'm going to start with the small one. You know, it's not a bad thing to have a couple of simple necklaces, but, and this is an example of where the backside can also be used to make some really pretty ones. But I just want them to be very interesting. And so kind of on the same token, I've been, like I said, I've been making a master list of different videos I want to do. But I don't want to make a dedicated schedule just yet because, you know, there's a lot of things coming up in my life too that will be changing. And at the same time, when my kids were going through their finals, they were also, Talon, my youngest, he had dental surgery because he had some crowding, and he was going to get braces, and they needed to make some space to be able to realign the teeth, so they had to take out a couple in order to do that. So we went, you know, we had finals week, and then we had, you know, Haley going in for her adjustments, and then Talon getting his braces on. So there's just a lot of little things behind the scenes that I just needed to give my focus to. And I realize fully that I am jumping back and forth with my topics. It's because my plan all along with this video was to purposely jump back and forth and just talk. Just whatever came to mind, just say. So that is why. And yes, I'm being a little picky on the ones that I'm making right now. Because I have so many of these paint thingies, paint swatches, I guess, if you want to say that, that I won't even need all of this. I have more than enough to complete all of these necklaces. So I'll go with the ones that I like the best first, and then there's not many that I even dislike. So so I'm just kind of trying to, that's why I didn't want to make this a dedicated necklace tutorial video, and I thought it would be perfect for a craft and chat, so that, you know, I wasn't trying to show technique, but, you know, and I know I have a couple made with this pattern, so I'm trying not to. Same with this pattern here, this paint here, even though I love this. You know what? I think we will make one more, because I don't have one that's kind of stripey like that. And some of my most favorite ones actually got ruined from stacking them because they started sticking to each other. But I really love that. It kind of reminds me of like an agate in a weird way. I think I'm going to take that area right there. Oh, I love that. I love the stripey. Okay, and so, you know, I have quite a few other big changes coming up over the course of the summer, and I won't speak too much on those until it's 100%, I guess. So, wow, this takes quite a bit of concentration not to cut my finger off. I thought I could easily just do this and not worry and be able to just talk through it. So yeah, so I'm gonna try to get up, you know, as many videos as possible. I'm gonna, you know, at least do 2, maybe 3. I won't be doing dedicated craft Sundays anymore. It'll just, you know, there just won't be diamond paintings dedicated completely. So, you know, there'll still be diamond paintings on my channel, but I won't be 100% dedicated diamond painting channel, as I have kind of been in the past, for no other reason other than I want to do so much more. I have so much more to offer. And so many other things that I want to kind of explore and learn about and learn with you and teach you. And I, in that very first video, and when I introduced the series, my craft series, and the response I got from that was so amazing that I want to get back to that. That's really cute. I like that. We'll go with that one. I want to, you know, get back to that and do a lot of the things from that video that I said, including finishing up projects that I've started on my channel but never went back and actually completed. And you guys know what videos I'm talking about. So I want to try to do all of that. I want to do more vlogging. You'll still be able to diamond paint with me. You know, I fully think you can do crafting or diamond painting or anything along with my videos, whatever it is that you want. A lot of my favorite craft channels don't stick to one thing. You know, they jump all over. They go from doing tutorials to, you know, subscription boxes to everything, and they try to hit every area of the market. Like, for example, one of the video ideas that I have written down that I'm going to be filming in a couple days here is making string bowls. I see so many craft kits that you can buy in store of these craft kits, or of these string bowls, sorry. Too many thoughts at once. See, I got clogged again. Judican. Well, maybe we'll have to do that a different way. I don't want to, I'll have to clean it out, like, fully, but we'll just have to kind of put it on the toothpick and go that way. And I was looking, and I have, like, all the supplies in my house already of the stuff that they say you need to make string bowls. If you're not sure what that is, just Google it. It's be easier for you to do that than for me to try to explain to you what it is I'm talking about. But they're really cute, and it's so easy to do, especially if you make, like, friendship bracelets, or if you're a sewer, like a cross stitcher, sewer, and you have, like, threads around already. Yeah, it's such an easy, oh look, I did the perfect amount of glue on that one. It's such an easy thing, and they look so nice. I really like the look of them. And like I said, I have supplies around the house, and the only thing I really need to figure out is if I have a mold that I could use, which I'm guessing could just be any bowl that, you know, I want to recreate the size of. I'm trying to press really hard to get air bubbles out and to make sure that they don't dry in there, because there's this one right in the middle that keeps trying to come back. There we go. I think I might have got it. I almost have to hold it down and then wipe the excess away so it doesn't seep back. And the thing with these keys is the little pieces on top don't quite fit perfect like the plain circle ones do. So there's that. So there's two so far. We're gonna make one more, and then I'm gonna call it quits. This actually ended up taking me a little bit longer than I intended, just because of, you know, me, because I talk too much. I want to make one out of this other neon one I did. This is actually in a pour that will be coming up that I filmed for this channel. I'll start with a big one and I'll see how that looks. I don't know that I have a good enough swatch of the neon here to make a big necklace. I think I'll have to do a little one, because that's the areas that I like are so small and compact, and it wasn't a very good I didn't have enough leftovers for a decent pour. I like this little area a lot better right there. I actually really like that tail that's right there, but then I won't have enough on the background. I'm going to stick my head in, make sure I got good coverage on that. There we go. I really like that one. So yeah, there, you know, there's probably a lot more that I wanted to go over in this video, but I more or less just wanted to get a video filmed so that I could, you know, say hey, let you guys know what's going on, where I've been, and all that fun stuff. You know, sometimes, yeah, I do feel like I need to throw in the towel, that I just don't have the time, because this is something I do for me, and I always feel selfish in a way. I think I want this one to be on silver. I think that would look really good with silver. I think it would look better with silver than with the gold. Yeah. Like I've said it a few times that, you know, I started this channel for me. I didn't start it, you know, I wanted to have fun. I wanted to make videos and share my knowledge, because a lot of channels were popping up and they weren't quite talking about the things that I wanted to know about, and I thought, my gosh, I can't be the only one who wants to know these things. So I thought, why not? We'll see how it goes, and I got a little bit more successful than I ever thought I would be. You know, most people might not be happy with their subscriber growth. I mean, I've gotten a little over 3,000 subs in almost a year. I think it's been 9 months since I started my channel. To me, that's amazing. I never expected that much. And I know there's some channels that have grown a lot more than that, but I'm very content with my growth. And, you know, it's only going to get better from here. You know, my video quality is going to get better as I'm able to get more equipment. And if this one thing works out, that hopefully I'll be able to share with you very soon, my content's going to get exceptionally better. Oh yeah, way too big. But, you know, until that happens, I don't want to jinx myself by talking about it yet, so I won't. Come on, Judikins. That's the brand name of this glue, Judikins. Ew, that's just too gloppy on there. I almost need to take it from the cap. Yeah, there we go. There was a story that I was meaning to share with you in May, and I will do that in the next chat video that I do, because that's kind of what I want to do, is a chat video a week and at least one crafting video. And when I say crafting video, that does include diamond paintings. Diamond paintings are a craft. They're a specific genre in the craft world, but they are a craft nonetheless. So that, you know, it might be a diamond painting unboxing, which I doubt. I mean, I don't want to lie to you guys just to get you to, you know, not unsubscribe. I hope you won't unsubscribe, because I'm not going to be dedicated to just diamond paintings. But I also don't want to lie to you. If that's all you want to be here for, then I want to have full disclosure, you know. Diamond paintings are not going to be the main focus of my channel. My trailer I'm going to make a new trailer video so that new people don't get that impression either. That, you know, I think I've done quite a few decent videos teaching people how to diamond paint and given some tips along the way. And there's so many good channels that are solely dedicated to doing diamond painting. So, you know, that does exist. See, I just don't, these glass pieces on these keys just do not fit as tightly. It drives me nuts. So I really gotta refine myself. That one looked really pretty once I twisted it a little. That one is really pretty. Now that it's got the glaze, it pulled out some teals that I didn't even know were there. I love this one. So stay tuned then for an announcement video coming that will talk about when my store will open. Yeah, stay tuned for more update videos. I have a giveaway that I'm planning. Actually, two of them. There's two of them that I have planned that are coming up. So stay tuned for those. And I just spilled diamond glaze all over. Sweet. Way to go, Judy. That stuff is like gold for how hard it was to find. Wow. All right. That is definitely a clue that I'm done for the day. So yeah, stay tuned for the giveaway videos. I don't know when they'll be coming out. I don't know where things are falling in line of my schedule. I'm going to go through all of that as soon as I upload this video. I'll know a little bit more then. And so I just want to give you guys a close-up. Got this damn glue everywhere. Oh, excuse my language. But I think that was an instance where it was acceptable because it just not ruined my cloth. Stupid Judy. I don't even know how I did that. I'm going to have to watch back when I edit this video at the exact spot that I dumped out a quarter bottle of my diamond glaze. Alright, so today we made these 3 beautiful necklaces together. Well, I made them while I talked to you. So, don't forget to give this video a like, comment, subscribe. If you know somebody that might get use out of watching me make necklaces, then please share this video with your friends and family. That doesn't help them cure. And I will see you guys in the future. And don't forget to hit turn notifications on so that you don't miss when I upload and when those giveaways are gonna come. So with that, I will let you go. Have an awesome day. Have fun crafting. Have fun doing whatever it is that makes you happy. I love you, friends, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, and stay tuned for the announcement of when my Etsy store, Angelique Artistry and Design, opens up. All right. Yeah. That's it. Bye.